Hello everyone, happy October. So I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about all of the new products that were just released. Most of them will be available tomorrow, that's October 2nd. So I'm just going to show you guys what's available. Let me just fix my computer here, share the screen. Okay, all right. So you guys should have seen a preview of this stuff already. How do I make this big? Is that working? There we go. All right. Okay. So you guys should have seen a preview of some of these products already. So hopefully you have a little bit of an idea of about what's available. But I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about how you can use them and all that kind of stuff, and a little bit of the science behind it. So these are all the new products here, and this comes together in the Dream Kit, that's what we call it, and that will be available tomorrow. Okay, so first, the kids collection. This is something I was really excited about. We were all guessing what this whole collection was going to be, and people were guessing, okay, it's either going to be kids or it's going to be something for pets. My guess was kids, and I was right. So you can get this whole collection. There's 6 roll bottles specifically designed for kids to help support them. There's designed from to be used for ages 3 and up. So they're really gentle, really diluted, really totally safe and easy to use for kids. They come in this little carry case here that's easy to transport. Also with these little carabiner clips for the lids, so you can just like clip them right onto their backpack, and a set of these flashcards so that the kids know how to use them and their care providers know how to use them. So you can send them to daycare, and they're really easy to use. Okay, so there's 2 oils to support the mind, 2 to support the heart, and 2 to support the body. And what I really love about this whole kit is it's really teaching your kids to be empowered, to be aware of themselves, right? It's teaching self-awareness. And I think that all of us, adults too, could stand to, just learn to be a little bit more in tune with our bodies. So if you're starting to feel like, oh, I'm really stressed, I'm really overwhelmed right now, if you notice that, and then you can take care of yourself. You can take a break, you can take a few deep breaths, and when you notice things and take care of it sooner, it stops it getting worse. And it's the same for kids, and it's great that we can teach them to be self-aware like that, and teach them how to support themselves. So instead of having to come running to us for everything, which they're kids, of course they still do, but to teach them that they're empowered with their own solutions, so that when they notice they're feeling a certain way, they can grab whatever they need to help support themselves. And it's just really empowering to give them the power to do that. Okay, so this oil blend is Thinker. This is one, again, that's helped to support the mind. So it's a focus blend. So it's going to help support that environment to help them with learning and focusing. So human clinical research suggests that inhalation of vetiver promotes feelings of focus and may be useful during study time. We've talked about vetiver before. That's one I use every day, because it's also good for calming the mind. So that's good for focus and also for sleep, and also if you have any anxious feelings. Research shows that peppermint is effective for alertness. So you want to be alert when you're trying to be studying. Clementine was chosen for its uplifting benefits and bright, sweet aroma. And rosemary is revered for its ability to help in us maintain concentration. And you may have also seen studies to do with rosemary and memory. So that's also a key component when it comes to studying. Okay. Calmer. Okay, so whereas Thinker is to help your mind focus, Calmer is obviously to kind of do the opposite, help you kind of calm down. So lavender, obviously everyone's known of that. That's famous for its calming properties, for relaxation and stress. Caranja, I hope I'm saying that one right. So this is high in beta-caryophyllene, and it offers a full body support through the CB2 activation. Buddhawood is calming and relaxing and has sedating properties. And then Roman chamomile has calming effects on the skin, mind, and body. Okay, so those are the 2 for the mind. And then, so Stronger, this is one to support the body. So it's kind of a little bit similar to On Guard. So you can kind of use it in place of On Guard. It's just a little bit more like diluted and a little bit gentler. So there's Litzy to help improve skin health and offers an inviting and uplifting aroma. Rose is very, very powerful to supporting the immune system and protecting the body and skin. Cedarwood for grounding, and frankincense for cellular health and vitality. So you can use this on the back of your neck, the bottoms of the feet, for an added boost when you're not feeling your best. So I would say, like, you know, it's getting cold now. I would say just use this every day. Rescuer. Okay. Oh, this is one for the body, but the little thing there I think is wrong. It says mind, but it's for the body. You can see it by the little person. Looks like a body. Okay, so this is when you've been running and jumping and playing too much, right? So I guess it's kind of like the kid version of Deep Blue, because Deep Blue is pretty strong. Might be a little bit too much for some kids. It's got a very strong aroma. So this is kind of like a gentler version that you can use in place of that when you've been running and jumping around too much. So it's got Copaiba, spearmint, xanthan, I can't say that one, I'm sorry, and lavender, all to help ease tension and soothe those little kid muscles after they've been running and jumping too much. Heart. Okay, so now here are the 2 oils to help support the heart and the motions. So this one is called Steady. It's the grounding blend. So I guess you could use it, you know, in place of balance, or alternate it with balance. Balance is still one of my favorites, but you can alternate the 2. So this is for when you're feeling nervous or anxious, and you can rub Steady on your neck and wrists to calm your emotions. So it's got amarice in, and it's got balsam fir, coriander, and magnolia, and that's all good for promoting calmness and well-being and grounding. So that's a really good one to use, like, you know, especially at the beginning of the school year, or like if you're moving grades, or, you know, I've got a big school project that's coming up, or, you know, like my son's going to be moving daycare soon. So I'm definitely going to be using that on him at that time to help him in that transition when he's going to be kind of nervous of a new surrounding. Okay, brave. It's my favorite name. I love this. I think it's really important to encourage our children to be brave, to step out of their comfort zones and to grow and to learn. So this is one to support their emotions. So before new or different situations, or just to start your day, roll brave onto your tummy or bottoms of the feet for a boost of courage and confidence. So this one, I think, is kind of like the kid version of Motivate. So if you know Motivate, that's an encouraging blend from the Emotional Aromatherapy collection. So this one has amarice, wild orange, cinnamon, and osmanthus. Okay, so this is to encourage feelings of confidence and courage. Okay, so here's the whole kit together. So yeah, we've got the thinker and calmer for the mind, stronger and rescuer for the body, steady and brave for the heart. And then it's all color-coded with the silicone tops and with the little flashcards so that you can teach your kids how to use it. So this is going to be, the whole kit together is going to be $95 US. And then that's going to be available tomorrow, October 2nd. And then I believe as of November, you'll be able to buy them individually, I believe. Okay, Magnolia. This is the next new oil we have, Magnolia Touch. Touch just means it's in a pre-diluted roller, similar to any of the other touch oils that we have available. So this is calming and relaxing. It keeps the skin clean and healthy. It's soothing to the skin, and it helps to balance anxious feelings. So, so similar to any of the other floral oils, like a lot of the similar groups of oils have similar properties. So a lot of the floral oils are really good for supporting the emotions and for the skin. So magnolia, jasmine, rose, lavender, all of those can be used to support the emotions and to support the skin. So this comes together for just $28 wholesale, and that is, again, US dollars. But I think that's an incredibly reasonable price considering this next fact. It takes over 5,000 magnolia flowers to make a 15 ml bottle. Isn't that crazy? So when I heard that, I thought, oh, this oil is going to be like $500. It's going to be so expensive. But I was really impressed to see that it's actually a really reasonable price. So obviously, for whatever reason, magnolias are easier to grow and to harvest than rose, for example, because rose is on the pricier side. So magnolia is sourced from China. And look at this picture. Isn't that amazing? Over 5,000 flowers to make a 15 ml bottle. That's cool. I really like that. Okay, so if we look at the constituents, the chemical constituents that are naturally occurring in this, you can kind of work out, you know, how it's going to react based on based on its chemistry. Okay, so if we compare it to some of the other floral oils, we can see that compared to the others, it has a huge amount of linalool. Okay, it's the biggest amount of linalool that's seen in any essential oil. So you can see blue tansley has a little bit, lavender has quite a lot, and magnolia has a huge amount of linalool. And that just means, oh no, that just means it's going to be have an incredibly relaxing effect on the body and help soothe those anxious feelings. Okay, so and here you can see a chart again compared to all of the other floral oils. So we've got blue tansley, ylang ylang, rose, Roman chamomile, melissa, jasmine, geranium, lavender, helichrysum, and clary sage. So there's all of the other floral oils. I know we have a lot. So you can see how it compares to them. So all of them are going to be relaxing and good for skin health. All of them. A couple of them, including magnolia, are good for gastrointestinal cleansing. Okay. A lot of them are immune boosting. About half of them are immune boosting. Magnolia is immune boosting. It's not, it doesn't have any effect on your digestive health, unlike some other floral oils, but it's also good for supporting sleep. So of the floral oils, lavender, clary sage, and magnolia will be helpful for supporting sleep. Okay, so this next product is the Beautiful Hydrating Body Mist. Beautiful is actually the name of the oil blend that's in it. I'm not just saying it's a beautiful mist, like that's the name of the oil blend that's in it. Okay, so so this is an oil blend that you can just spray on right after you get out of the shower. And what's really cool about this is that it has an incredible sprayer that has like a 360-degree spray. So you can spray like upside down. So it's really easy to get like, you know, the back of your legs and like the whole body to just fulfill body hydration. What's really cool, I don't know if you saw my my live video from convention when we were opening up the kit. Someone who worked with doTERRA, like they didn't realize we were doing a live video. She just kind of walked up to us because she saw that we were opening our kit and just, oh, can I try some of that body mist? Because even though she worked with doTERRA, she still didn't have any of these new products yet either. She's like, I want to try the body mist. I'm so excited. I love it. I love it. So she came on over and she tried it, and she said that doTERRA had actually tried 30 different applicator tops until they found the right one, because they really wanted one that was going to give you that 360 application to make it really simple and easy to use. So that was a cool little bit of extra information that we got from someone who actually works with doTERRA. Okay, so oh no. Okay, so it's infused with the aromatic benefits of the Beautiful Captivating Blend, which has lime, bergamot, osmanthus, and frankincense. And then it also has hydrating carrier oils of coconut, sunflower, avocado, and passion fruit. So it's just gonna help maintain the skin's natural barrier and just be a really wonderful hydrating mist. I think this is the perfect time of year because as it starts to get colder, your skin starts to get drier. So this is just a wonderful thing to be using. And also, I think it would make it, I know it's early, but I think it would make a really great Christmas gift or Christmas, you know, stocking stuffer, just a really luxurious little treat for your skin there. Okay, pink pepper. Who has tried this from the Mother's Day kit? Okay, so first I'm going to talk about the sourcing of this. Okay, so pink pepper, like these trees were actually just used as shade. Isn't that amazing? It was just used as shade. And then doTERRA come along, and then they use them, and they think, oh, okay, well, how can we use this? How can we help the community? They were able to create essential oil that has a ton of benefits, and then also impact the communities there. Isn't that amazing? It was just wasted. They were just shade trees, and then doTERRA comes along, and then just helps everyone out. So they told the story of Veronica. So she was in a tough situation. She had kids, and you know the father wasn't around. I think I'm sorry, I forget the country. Where is it from? It was from somewhere in Africa, but I think it's also sourced in Guatemala as well. It's sourced in 2 countries, and so she was having a hard time, and then she got to the point where she was forced to sell her dignity just so that she could feed her children. Then someone who doTERRA partnered with, someone who worked with doTERRA in the pink pepper harvesting, found her and then said, come and pick pink pepper with us. She said, I can't, I've got kids. I can't afford to send them to school. So he said, no, that's fine. I'll pay for your kids to go to school today. Come and pick pink pepper with us. So tongue twister, pick pink pepper with us. So now she's working with doTERRA. She's picking pink pepper. It's obviously a safe job. It pays much better, and she's able to provide for her children. So it's just a beautiful story that we are able to help and affect so many people from the sourcing, right? So they get to benefit from the sourcing and the safe jobs, and we get to benefit from the incredible health benefits of using this oil. So what does this oil do? It is great for a healthy immune system, healthy digestive and respiratory systems. It has a lot of limonene and alpha-phalendrine. And so those are two of the main chemical components that can be relaxing and soothing to the nervous system. It also helps to promote a healthy cellular and immune function response. So Emily Wright, so she's one of the 7 founders of doTERRA, when she was introducing this oil, she said that this was like an all-round kind of superhero oil, because it's really, it's kind of like frankincense in that it is good for so many things. Okay, so you can see here it helps with cellular health, gastrointestinal cleansing, repellent, alleviates discomfort, healthy inflammatory response, and immune support. So this alpha-phalendrine, so that's one of the chemical constituents that's naturally occurring in pink pepper. You can do your own research on this. You can just look up alpha-phalendrine in PubMed and see how it is used. But we can see here that it activates the natural killer cells to support a healthy immune response, encourages the healthy cell cycle of death, like the healthy cells, like, because your cells renew, like every 7 years, all of your cells are new. Like your cells like live and die, and that's totally normal. It supports a healthy inflammatory response and alleviates neuropathic discomfort. It also works really, really well in conjunction with this oil blend that we already have, DDR Prime. DDR actually stands for damaged DNA repair, so it is amazing for cellular health. So it works really well in conjunction with that. Yarrow-Pom. Okay, so this is a really, really interesting new one because it's something they've not done before. It's a botanical nutritive duo, and all that means is that it is an essential oil, but also with a carrier oil. So it's with pomegranate oil. So yarrow is the essential oil, and pomegranate is the carrier oil. And also never done before, it's actually going to be in a 30 ml, which is twice the normal size of your bottles. Your bottles are usually 15. This is going to be a 30 ml, and it's going to have a dropper top, just so that it's easy to use internally under your tongue and on your skin. You could also diffuse it, I suppose, but I think it's primarily for topical and internal use. So I was hearing someone else talk about this oil, and they just called it the inside out glow oil because it's going to be incredible for your skin health. So it actually has the ability, I wrote this down after read it, the ability to inhibit the enzymes that break down your skin elasticity and collagen. Right? Do you want to say that again? Ability to inhibit the enzymes that break down your skin elasticity and collagen. So if those words sound familiar, you're probably thinking anti-aging, right? Because your skin elasticity and collagen is just your skin's kind of flexibility and ability to bounce back. So if you can help support that, then you're going to have younger looking skin. So and then on top of that, it also provides a powerful antioxidant support to promote cellular, immune, and nervous system health, supports healthy metabolic function, soothing to the skin and calming to the mind and body, anti-aging to restore youthful skin, and can help maintain healthy blood pressure. Okay, so this is a huge powerhouse. Okay, so one of the chemical constituents of this oil is shamazoline. I know, I kind of feel like I want to do jazzy hands. Shamazoline. Okay, so shamazoline has been shown to have a higher antioxidant capacity than either vitamin C or vitamin E. So that's again why it's so great for internal use and for your skin, because we know that vitamin E and vitamin C are incredible for your skin. Okay, I'm still going. This Yarrow-Pom just keeps going on. Okay. Beta-pinene, that's another chemical constituent that is naturally occurring in this Yarrow-Pom. So it improves the regulation of cognitive processes like emotion, arousal, and memory through the monoaminergic system. Basically, it's good for your brain, it's good for your skin, it's good for your brain. That's basically what you need to get from this. And it's good for your blood. Because it can act like a tonic to rejuvenate the blood. It boosts the elimination of toxins from the body, and it may help regulate the blood vessel tone and support circulatory, digestive, and metabolic function. And check it out. That's its real color. It's like super, super blue. It's like a deeper blue than deep blue, which is kind of funny. So yes, so that's how big the bottle is, and that's what it's going to look like when you can get that. And this won't be available until December. If you get the whole Dream Kit, that's available tomorrow, but it won't be available for the individual sale until December, or with the applicator until December. So I think the Dream Kit will just be a 15 ml bottle with a regular top, but the applicator and the bigger bottle will be coming in December. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so that's just the yarrow. And then the pomegranate oil has a lot of punaic acid, and it's a rare source of conjugated linoleic acid. So Dr. Hill was talking about this a lot, about CLA and its many benefits for the body. Okay, so to use this oil, you can do 1 or 2 drops in a capsule, and you can use it, apply it topically to the skin. So Emily Wright showed us an image where she had like really dry hands from where she'd been traveling, and then she put some Yarrow-Pom on it, and then it just totally rejuvenated the skin on her hands. So you can use it by itself, or you could also use it in combination with other oils that are good for the skin, like frankincense and cedarwood. On Guard Mouthwash. I feel like every year when they release new products, they always do a new On Guard one. People just can't get enough of On Guard. So I've actually been making my own On Guard mouthwash. You've probably seen the recipe, because it's like, recipe is so easy. 2 cups of water with 10 drops of essential oil. So you could do peppermint, you could do spearmint, or you could do On Guard, or you could do a combination of all of them. But the thing is with that is that obviously oil and water don't mix. So I do it in a mason jar, and then I shake it up before I use it. However, that's not going to be as good as buying as this one, because what they've done is they've worked out a way to somehow make oil and water mix. So this won't need shaking. The oil is evenly distributed throughout the whole thing. So I imagine that when I get to the bottom of my mason jar of my own mouthwash, there will probably be more water at the bottom and more oil at the top, even though I shake it. So feel free to keep using my recipe of just 10 drops of oil and 2 cups of water. Or if you prefer something that's already made for you that you don't have to shake, then you can get this On Guard mouthwash. So I did try it while I was there, and it tastes like On Guard, but it tastes mostly like cinnamon, and it's very refreshing, and it's going to help balance the pH of your mouth. So it's designed to be used in conjunction with the On Guard toothpaste. You can see in this picture the little samples of On Guard toothpaste. I was packing light when I went to convention, so I didn't check any luggage. So I actually took 2 of those little travel sizes with me to use while I was there. But this is an incredible toothpaste that's fluoride-free and is shown to promote the remineralization of the enamel, which is really important. And here's another pro tip. Using citrus oils in your water, which I'm doing right now. I've got tangerine. Citrus oils in your water is going to help support in cleansing the body, but it's not going to affect your enamel. Whereas if you were to use a lemon juice or a lime juice in your water from the actual fruit, then that would actually have a damaging effect to the enamel on your body, on your teeth. Okay, so by using the On Guard toothpaste and On Guard mouthwash, tooth color was improved and the plaque formation was reduced. So not only is it, like they didn't just pick On Guard for no reason, it is just very, very beneficial for oral health. This mouthwash is totally clear and you don't have to shake it, and it's alcohol-free, natural, safe. It is kind of spicy though because of the cinnamon, so it's probably, you might not want to use it for our kids, or if you are using it for your kids, maybe you can dilute it a bit with water so that they don't have a shot with anything too spicy. Okay, so 70% of participants within the healthy oral pH range after use. So they took people, they tested it with people, they tested the mouth pH before and after using it. 70% of the people had a better healthy range of pH in the mouth. And obviously that's going to be better for all health issues to make sure that you have the correct pH. Okay, green mandarin. This was also an oil that was available in the Mother's Day kit earlier this year. What's really cool is it's similar to, it is a citrus oil, so it has similar properties to many of the other citrus oils. But what's really cool about this one is, okay, I'll wait for the slide. So like many other citrus oils, it has digestive support and can support a healthy glucose metabolism. So if that's something that you're struggling with, you know, in a small way or a big way, this would be a wonderful, easy thing to do, to just add it into your water every day, add it into your daily routine, and it helps support healthy cholesterol levels. So it has these incredible benefits. And again, this was from a tree that again was just being wasted, because the ripe mandarins are red, but green mandarins are actually unripe. But through the process, like there were, you know, they would pick up the red mandarins to use, and any green ones they would just throw away. They would just discard them. So instead of that becoming waste, doTERRA was like, well, what can we do? How can we, you know, maybe there's some other health benefits from this. So they were able to take these fruits that weren't being used, were just being thrown away, would have been thrown away. They don't like pick them up off the ground. Like, they get the good ones, don't worry. And we're able to, again, support the economy there by giving growers jobs and supporting them in that way, and then finding that we have all these amazing health benefits. But here's the best part. Because it's from an unripened fruit, unlike the other citrus oils, this one doesn't have any photosensitivity. Yay! I'm really happy about that, because citrus oils, I think they're my favorite. Like, I usually just diffuse citrus oils because they are uplifting, they are cleansing. Everyone likes them. You're not going to get anyone who says they don't like a citrus oil. And also they're really cost effective, because all of the other oils are steam distilled through steam distillation, but the citrus oils are cold pressed from the rind. And that is just like a simpler, more cost effective mechanism for extracting the oil. And so the citrus oils tend to be really, really reasonably priced. So I love to diffuse citrus oils. I love to have them in my water every day. They have a lot of similar benefits, so you can just pick your favorite or just alternate it. So you might get bored if you're having lemon in your water every single day, so just mix it up. And green mandarin is just another oil that you can throw into that rotation to try something new. So yeah, so I mean, if you want to be super cautious, you can, you know, still use sunscreen, but they didn't find, when they were analyzing it, they didn't find anything in it to indicate that it would have any photosensitivity at all. Okay, so it has limonene in it. All citrus oils have high limonene. That's really, really good for your body. And it has Y-terpentine, and they work together to decrease neural excitability. So that means it's calming, right? Okay, so you can diffuse it to elevate the mood and improve the environment. You can combine it with lime or eucalyptus for respiratory support. That might be something that's good this time of year. You can apply it topically, and you can also use it in a veggie cap for cell support or in a glass of water. And you can also combine it with Yarrow-Pom for metabolic support, and again for that glucose support. Okay, turmeric. A lot of people were really excited about this one. A lot of people were guessing that this was going to come. They've actually been working for a number of years to source this, because as you can imagine, it doesn't just happen overnight. They have to find the best plants and set up, you know, enough distilleries, make sure they've got enough growers to have a sustainable source before they launch it to, you know, the 6 million plus people who are using doTERRA, who are going to want to buy turmeric. So they have to be ready before they release it. So they've been working on this for at least 3 years already. So if you know anything, if you've been following any kind of, health diets or health, 10 best foods for inflammation, or if you've been, looking at any health foods, you're going to know already that turmeric is an incredibly powerful spice. So if you've been using, turmeric is great to use as the spice, but the thing is, like any foods and any essential oils, the essential oils are going to be far more potent and far more effective and easily absorbed by the body. So if we look at the botanical, which is like the food, the cumin, not the cumin, the turmeric that you're going to be having in your cupboard, that you're going to be using in your curries and your food, most of it is actually, it's water, proteins, carbohydrates, minerals, fats, and fibers. All good things, but the parts of it that are really going to be super effective for your health, the tumerones and the curcuminoids, the really effective parts are really a very small part of the actual powder. So when you're using it in your cooking, or if you're using capsules like this that you bought from the health food store, then a lot of that is, mostly there's other things we talk about, like the water and the fats and other things. So there's really poor absorption, and you're just going to get a much more effective solution from the essential oil. So turmeric's actually already in a couple of doTERRA products. It is in Alpha CRS, which is part of the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and it's also in the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. So the Alpha CRS is going to be fantastic for supporting inflammation, and it's also great for energy and supporting mitochondria in the cell. And Deep Blue Polyphenols, this is an amazing complex to help support healthy joints from the inside out. So a lot of people like to use the Deep Blue oil or lotion from the outside, and they take the Deep Blue Polyphenol complex to help support their joints from the inside. This is a very powerful one. So turmeric is already in those, and it combines the botanical, so that's the powder, the plant, and the essential oil of turmeric to increase the bioavailability. And so that means that it's 7 times more potent, 7 times more available amount of curcuminoids. Science is hard, guys. Okay, and tumerones readily absorbed and can easily be easily used and easily act on cellular membranes. Okay, so here's some of the key benefits. It has natural tissue support, increased antioxidant capacity within the body, sustains cardiovascular health, supports and preserves brain function, and it's neuroprotective. So basically, it protects your body and brain. So pretty epic. And also it has amazing anti-inflammatory benefits too. So that's really really something to look at, because a lot of pain can be caused by excess inflammation. So it's just really good to keep on top of that. Okay, so here are some studies to do with some of those neurons in the brain. The neurotoxicity study. So they found that healthy neurons in the presence of turmeric demonstrated improved neuronal response, okay, and greater resilience. Okay, so in the presence of turmeric, they had an improved response and greater resilience for the healthy neurons. And stressed neurons in the presence of turmeric showed greater health and activity. So basically, it's saying that turmeric is good for healthy neurons and also stressed neurons and unhealthy neurons. Okay, and the list just goes on and on here of other things that it's good for. I'm just going to do a quick shout out to what you can see at the bottom of the page here, this logo and APRC. So Aromatic Plant Research Center, that is our independent third-party tester. So these are the people who are totally independent, they work with doTERRA, but they're not paid by doTERRA. They're their own independent company, and they test all of our oils twice, actually, to make sure that they're up to standard. So this is a huge part of our CPTG process. And so here are some things that they have discovered about turmeric oil. And you can do more research about any of the oils and any constituents on the Aromatic Plant Research Center website. So that's APRC, and you can just Google that and you'll find that. So turmeric maintains healthy cholesterol and blood glucose, maintains healthy blood vessels, healthy circulation, healthy weight management, remarkable antioxidants, neuroprotective, healthy nervous system function, improve the mood and feelings of positivity, reduce stress because of its soothing, calming, and relaxing effects, maintains a healthy inflammatory response, joint comfort and function, healthy liver function, supports the GI tract, and promotes healthy, clean mouth. So basically everything. Can you think of someone who doesn't need all of those things? Like who doesn't need, like better blood, not better blood, who doesn't need, healthy cholesterol and neuroprotective and mood support? Everyone. So this can be an oil that you can look to incorporate 1 to 2 drops into your daily routine. And so you can do that by cooking, and you can also do it in a, topically, or you could do it in a veggie cap. So if you are going to be doing it with cooking, just add it in at the very end, okay? Because if you add it in before the cooking process, you'll still get the flavor, but the heat is going to destroy some of the, it's going to take away from some of the, the effects, the therapeutic effects. So you don't want to do that because you're taking this for health. So the best thing to do is, like, if you make a sauce, just take it off the heat, wait a minute or two, and then stir it in at the very, very end. And that way you're still going to get the therapeutic effects. So that is how you can use that with cooking. Okay, and you can also use it in combination with Mandarin, or you can also use it in combination with the Yarrow-Pom. And again, if you guys want to do your own research, which I encourage, because I love it when you listen to me, but like it kind of means a bit more if you kind of discover things for yourself. So you can look into the different bodies, the different pathways in the body. So there's the 5 LOX pathway and the COX-2 pathway. So you can go and look into those if you're interested in having some bit more scientific research. Okay, Copaiba. So this was introduced last year. Copaiba was a new oil at last year's convention. So this is the one that is similar and comparable to CBD oil, but better because it's more effective. And so it's got a lot of the similar kind of properties as CBD oil, but again, more effective. And it doesn't have any THC. So I was reading something recently that was saying how even CBD oil that says it doesn't have any THC still actually does have minute amounts of THC. This has absolutely none. So Copaiba is actually sourced from 4 different species of Copaiba trees in Brazil, and they did that to boost the effectiveness of it, because it was more effective when they combined 4 together. So this oil has been available for a year, and so many people were taking it internally and taking it on a daily basis that they just decided to make it easier for us and produce it in soft gels. So the soft gels are now available. If you have Copaiba and if you have veggie caps, you can just do the same thing. You can just put a few drops in a veggie cap and take it that way. So this is really just for convenience. You can also still put Copaiba under your tongue because it's actually not too strong, and I quite like the taste of it that way. So, I've done Copaiba under the tongue, and it's okay. Lavender under the tongue, man, I'm not a fan of that. That is too strong. Frankincense is strong too, and so if I do lavender or frankincense, I always eat something afterwards. But I still do frankincense because it's so powerful. Okay, so just to recap some of the key benefits of Copaiba. So there's liver and antioxidant support, cardiovascular health, immune response, digestive support, again with the neurological function, so you really want to have a healthy brain, and proper respiratory function. So again, a really good all-round oil, and also many people find it very powerful to help support any kind of pain that they're having. So, it's not like a magic cure, but people do find that they often experience a reduced amount of pain when taking this internally and using topically. And other people have also found that it's very, very effective for anxious feelings. There are a lot of oils that help with a lot of things. So if you try Copaiba and find that it's not that it's not great for your type of pain or for your anxiety, there's so many other things that we can have you try. Personally, I didn't find Copaiba too effective for my anxiety, but I really love peace and balance and bergamot. So a lot of other things that we can try until you find the one that your body clicks with, that you find is the best solution for you. Deodorant. Okay, I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy about this. If you guys know me, I'm really kind of down to earth. I like things like simple and basic. I don't really like all the frills. So when they come out with something that's so simple and easy and just needed, I'm just really happy about this. doTERRA did have a deodorant before, and a lot of people, you know, they didn't find it to be the best. They said, doTERRA, can you please improve this? So they did. And then on top of that, they just filled it with my favorite blend anyway, which is just amazing. So I'm super happy about this, because you guys probably know, if you're here with me and you know about health, you've probably been hearing how most deodorants from the store are really not good for you. And the thing is, you have a lot of lymph nodes in this area, a lot of lymph nodes, and that's to help you know, excrete toxins from your body with the sweat. But also because, you know, it can also do the opposite, and anything you're putting there, like, you have holes in your skin, right? They're called pores. So anything you put there is going into that, and you're going to be going into that, into those lymph nodes and into your body, and then lymph nodes, and then support, you know, moving it around your body. So you want to be avoiding all the bad stuff. You want to be avoiding, yeah, so this was the other one, the natural deodorant, that actually a lot of people say that this was the one product that they didn't feel comfortable recommending to people. So I've never actually recommended this to people, but now I can. I've been making my own deodorant with some Purify and eucalyptus and apple cider vinegar and water in a spray bottle. But I really like that I can do this, that I can try this one now. And coming soon, so the balance is available now, but there will soon be a Citrus Bliss version. While I was at convention, they're actually still formulating this. So when I was at convention, I got to try 2 samples of the Citrus Bliss deodorant and got to give feedback on which one I think was better. I chose sample 1. Not that really means anything to you guys, but it's cool that I got to help choose the new Citrus Bliss. So if you don't like balance for some reason, you will like Citrus Bliss. There's no one who doesn't like Citrus Bliss. And then also coming soon will be a baking soda free version. So if you find that the baking soda is a little too abrasive for your skin, then there's going to be a baking soda free version for sensitive skin. So if you are new to like a natural deodorant, then you just need to give your body time to adjust, because there might be a little bit of an adjustment phase, an adjustment period, a little bit of a detoxing time. So give yourself a couple of weeks just to let your body get used to it. But yeah, it's where's the thing? Oh, did it say what it was free from? No. I thought it said what it was free from. It is free from aluminum, scents, well, synthetic scents, obviously. It's paraben free, it's dye free, it's free from all the bad stuff that you don't want, okay? And that's really important, because there have been studies linking aluminum or aluminium to my native friends, linking that to breast cancer and other not so nice things. And so you kind of want to be avoiding that. But a lot of deodorants in the grocery store have aluminum in it, which is terrible, because like I said, you're putting it there, and that's, you know, going to be really easily absorbed by your body. And also technically your armpit is actually still part of your breast tissue, and so that's how it can really be linked significantly to breast cancer. So even if you don't have this, if you're not going to buy it tomorrow when it's released, I would rather you don't use any deodorant than use something with aluminum in it. So it's just a time to really evaluate what you're putting onto your body. Another reason why I love this is because it's so affordable. Like, if you go to the health food store, there are natural options, and it's really hard to know what to trust, because sometimes even things that say they're natural and safe, sometimes even aren't. So that's why I really love doTERRA, because I really trust the company, and I love that they've made this basic thing so affordable. It's only $8.75 US dollars. So this is really super easy thing that everyone needs to get. So I said that it's good for you. So here we go. If you go to the Environmental Working Group, some of you are already familiar with this website. It's a website where you can look up every single ingredient in everything, and it gives you a score to do with the toxicity. So so one is like safe and clean and not toxic, and then it goes up from there to see some toxic ingredients. So that way you can get any kind of product that you have, type in all the ingredients on the back of it, and then see how toxic the product is that you're using. So so they've saved us the hassle, and they've done it for us. They've typed in every single ingredient that's in the deodorant into this website, and every single ingredient came out with a 1, which is the lowest score it can get, which basically means it's the cleanest that you can get. There we go. So it's the cleanest and safest you can get. There's not one single ingredient in this deodorant that that they're concerned about that has any kind of negative effects. So you can see some of the ingredients here. Before I was making my spray deodorant, I just, this was years ago when I was getting into healthy natural things, I found a recipe for your natural deodorant. I was like, great, I'll do that. Looks easy. It was baking soda, arrowroot, and coconut oil. So I mixed it, and it just made a big, flat, slimy mess. It was disgusting. And then I tried to use it, and it like wouldn't absorb, and I got like white paste everywhere, all over my clothes, all over the floor, and I'm like, wow, this is stupid. So so I'm really glad that doTERRA have done it properly, because making your own disgusting paste that way isn't helping anyone. Okay, so post-convention tours. You've probably seen me posting about this. I'm really happy they've made this event free. I'm so happy, because I know that some of you weren't able to stream it because there was a $50 US charge to stream it. Obviously, none of you were able to get on a plane and come with me to Utah. But if you like doTERRA oils and products, you would really love this event, and it's free. It is on November 1st, so a month from today, and it's going to be at the conference center near the airport. It's totally free. There's lots of parking. It's only 2 hours, and they're going to have people who are much better explaining all the science, and they can give you a lot more information than I can. I would really encourage you to go. If you like, it doesn't matter if you have just bought one oil or a kit, or you're thinking about sharing these oils with your friends. It doesn't matter where you're at, you will still enjoy it. They're going to share some science. They're going to share more about the sourcing, and you're just going to really love it. You're going to love it. If you love doTERRA products, you should really be there. It's free. Like, you really have no reason not to go. Please go. I'll be there too, and we can hang out. Maybe we can carpool, okay? So this is the whole kit, the Dream Kit. These are all the new products available in the Dream Kit. And so you can buy this whole kit together tomorrow. And then I think as of November, I think you might be able to start to buy them individually. So again, the Yarrow-Pom is just going to be the 15 ml, not the 30 with the dropper top. That's not available until December. But here are all the new products, everything we've talked about. You can buy the bundle. That's going to be available tomorrow. And oh no, I've forgotten the price. I think off the top of my head, it is 30, not 30. Oh, go back. Not 30. It is like $230 or $240, something like that. I'll check the price and get back to you. But also, as well as that, the promotion for this month, for October, is that, let me stop sharing the screen. There we go. The promotion for this month is if you do any order of 200 PV or more. So 200 PV is just the size of your order. So if you do a 200 PV order, you're going to get 3 free oils and a diffuser for your car, right? So that's any order, whether it's a one-time order, an LRP order, an enrollment order, so your first order, a convention kit, whatever you're getting. If it's 200 PV or more, you're going to get 3 free oils. So that's red Mandarin, kumquat, and I remember the other one. 3 free oils and a diffuser for your car. And so you can use, you can get all of those free with the convention kit. So if you buy the convention kit, it's going to be over 200 PV, and then you get those other free things too. So there we go. I gave you a lot to chew on there, a lot of science, a lot of your own research that you can dive further into if you want to research your own, do your own research into those chemical constituents that I talked about. And also if you want to check out the Aromatic Plant Research Center, APRC, they were at convention giving us a ton of, doing a lot of the science there for us. So let me know if you can join me on November 1st for the convention tour. And other than that, have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.